Good numbing. Hello, YouTube. Hope you're doing well, and welcome back to Far Cry 4. Last time we left off, we got tech issues like an hour in, so I don't really get to fucking do much. But, this time, we're going to be all in on story. Off screen, I completely just locked in and did all of this, like, exploring-wise. Last time we left off, we went to start this mission. It got us to, like, run north. I can't remember where it was. Maybe it pits over to here since it's red anyway. But literally, as we got there, a cutscene went to start, and then, the internet, like, went out entirely. So I completely exited out the mission, so we will have to do, like, that intro bit again, but that's fine. And we'll kind of just go from there. But I have completely cleared all of this out. As you can see, like, there is no... Outside of, like, the loot drops, if I zoom way in, like, I've got all the collectibles. I cleaned up fucking everything. It didn't actually take too long. I just put a podcast on and got it done in a couple hours. The only thing I haven't got is up here, but I'm pretty sure, because when you get here, there's a giant gate stopping you from going any further. I'm pretty sure this is where Pagan Mint is, so it's not going to let you go up here. Which is why that journal's there as well. Additionally, I don't get experience points anymore, so I know I have enough levels to get everything. We just got to advance the game enough to get everything, which is comical. It's like, oh shit, yeah, I have been exploring a lot then. And because I've been exploring, I did all of, like, the side stuff as well, so everything is maxed out. So if I show my progression, you can see, like, all the fortresses are done, all the bell towers, all the outposts. I cleaned up Shangri-La, because, to be honest, I'm kind of glad I didn't cover Shangri-La, because as much as it's interesting, like, it gives you some history of the land and whatnot, I didn't really find any of the Shangri-La missions interesting. There's still one Yoji and Reggie mission, but I haven't unlocked that yet, so I'm not that first. And the Longinus stuff, I found out, apparently Longinus' stuff is, like, a reference to Far Cry 2. Like, it's all about, like, a tie back to, like, cleaning up a loose end of Far Cry 2. So maybe Longinus' story stuff will have more impact if I ever play Far Cry 2. But as it stands, I thought the missions were just okay. You just go, like, they're very, like, repetitive. You just follow someone, get to the destination, kill everyone, take the diamond, leave. I still haven't been in every vehicle, but I've crafted everything. I've almost got all the skills. All the stuff down here, you see, like, there's still 2 hunting and 2 supply missions and 2 bomb diffusers to do. The racing and survival stuff I'm not too fussed about because it doesn't really tie to anything. I know it's like if you want true 100%, but there's no, like, trophy in it, so there's no real need. But over here, yeah, look, I've got all the masks, I've got all the wheels, I've got all 150 fucking posters, I've got all the lost letters. And so the only journal we're missing is one we physically can't get. If anyone curious about the extra details, we're missing 2 location discoveries. Oh, okay, we know one's the forest. I wonder what the other one is. Actually, no, I know where the other one is. The other one, I'll show it in a second. There's one spot, there's a question mark, and I have no idea how to get rid of it. Here. I've been to this location, I've wandered around. There has to be, like, a cave or a building or a tunnel nearby that goes under that unlocks this, but I can't find it. At least I haven't found it yet. But I digress. Let's go proceed towards the story. Additionally, because I don't need anything for hunting, and I've done all the outposts, if I need to do anything stealthy, I've got these 2 for it. So I got rid of the bow for a missile launcher, something to target. I've been trying to keep her a lighter build, but I need, like, 1 serious explosive. So I was like, okay, no, I'll bring that, and then the pocket nade launcher can stay. Where are you even? Oh, I see. But to me, so I've kind of liked this build. It's been a nice contrast from Far Cry 3, where in Far Cry 3 I went super heavy. I think it was like an LMG, heavy duty, like Barrett 50 cal, like an RPG 7, and then I think it was just the bow at the end, because I never actually replaced the bow. Even when I didn't really need it, I still just kept it. I think I'll, like, flip-flops. Like, when I do Far Cry 5, I'll probably make Far Cry 5, like, a heavier build. Let's see, I've got the pocket nade launcher, and I just need to do that. This is for, like, this I'll use when it's, like, bigger vehicles, or, like, if I need to, because this can lock on if you need to target something from a distance, or, like, if there's a helicopter that's super far away that I'm not confident I can get with the nade launcher, you know, shit like that. Ah, no, I'll run. Gives me a chance to kind of yap and touch base. And for those who have only been watching this series, it's the new year now, so I hope you've all been doing well and having a good 2026 so far. Although it really didn't snow much, I woke up to snow this morning. And I really mean it didn't snow much. Like, it snowed for like 10 minutes tops. It was enough to kind of like cover the ground a little, and then it stopped, and it's been clear skies ever since. So like, okay, that's it then, huh? But still, it was kind of nice to see a little bit of snow. Right, let's do this mission. So we will have to see and hear some of this again.
The north. I haven't seen Utkarsh in years.
That's fine.
Listen, there's a golden path cell there. They're good people. Utkarsh is just north of the bridge, and this cell, they know the area better than anyone. I'd appreciate it if you could reconnect with them, but be careful. You've seen the Royal Guard. They're tougher and smarter than the regular armed forces.
Yeah, I've been fighting them. It's part of the... It's part of the reason why I wanted to armor up and have a better weaponry, because some of these guys are annoying to kill. Also, I like because we was in the cutscene mode, I didn't get any of the notifications, which is why I just stopped and stared at that red truck. So I was like, is this going to count? Are they going to open fire, or... Oh, that's a long distance. I probably should have taken that vehicle. These guys are annoying as shit. The Via guys. If I'm going to deal with him, I'm going to just try and sneak up on him. Like, the heavy-duty, like, normal military guys aren't too bad. The heavy-duty fire guys, no, they're annoying as shit. I got him. But, can I borrow this? Move out the fucking way. Fine. I know I could just take it, but I'm just like, fuck it. Are we going where I think we're going? Yeah, we are going into Red Village. It's gonna be real funny doing this cutscene, because, like, before it got cut off, like, Pagan had just started talking. Like, Pagan was in it. Do you mind?
Entirely impractical.
Hey, come here. I want to run something by you. Please. Bless you.
Thanks.
Bless you.
Anyway. Oh my god, the radio didn't kick in. Usually the auto radio. I'm going to turn off auto drive because I'm actually going to run him down. Anytime I put on auto drive, I've ended up running over an NPC. So let me just do that. Let's see if the auto drive works properly. No. You have to actually like manually put targets. It won't automatically go towards the objective. Yes, we got as far as here. We go into the building, go downstairs, and a cutscene started, and then it all just cut out.
How did you do it? How did you escape the prison? Did you climb out by foot and nail? You part spider monkey or something?
They're waiting for you downstairs.
Ajay, thank you for reuniting us with the Golden Path in the south.
You can tell Amita and Sabal we are ready to fight. They have targets picked.
You have a lovely home.
No! It's my family.
Very charming. Ooh, this. Oh, I like this. Is this mahogany?
And look at you. A lovely couple to match a lovely home.
Hi, RJ. Let's not make it too obvious.
Very salt of the earth. You know, I was told that if I ever wanted to experience the hospitality of Utkarsh, then I had to visit the Ranas. Oh, we questioned everyone, too. And everyone said the exact same thing. They are the friendliest. They will talk to anyone. To anyone, I said. To everyone, they said. Well, they were so emphatic that I decided I had to see it for myself. He's cute. You see, I, wanted to warn you.
Warn us, sir?
Yes. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard, but it's come to my attention that there are some very disreputable people around. And I'm concerned that these people, these terrorists, well, they might take advantage of your hospitality. Maybe ruin your wonderful reputation. And we wouldn't want that to happen, now would we?
No, sir.
No. Well, would you allow me to protect you? To ensure your reputation?
Please, yes, Kingman.
Your wish is my command. I'm so glad we could agree on this. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. This should only take a moment. And they say I've lost touch with my subjects.
No! They'll kill you!
I'm getting pagan.
Alright. I'm glad he put the pistol away. I was worried for a second there.
Amita! I found Pagan! I'm on his heels!
Ajay, you could end it right now!
I know!
Don't let Ping get too far away. I'm going! It's not going to be him. This is too easy.
Hell yeah!
Rana here, broadcasting from an undisclosed location for Radio Free Kira.
Hello, Ajay. Did you miss me? Oh, wait, yes, you did.
Pagan? I just killed you!
No, you just ruined a perfectly good body double with hair loss. Do you know how expensive he was to make? He wasn't even Asian, for Christ's sake. He was from Melbourne, I think.
That was way too fucking easy.
Born with fabulous cheekbones. Whose picture do you think's on the money? No matter, what's done is done. I suppose next time it'll just be you and me.
Yeah, I had to go turn. God damn it, it was a body double. That's so funny. Like, why don't they just have that? Where are we aiming for? Oh, way the fuck over here. Well, I'm glad we got a helicopter to just fly over there, not waste any time. Oh, and I can get this now. Not that I really use a syringe, but I'm going to use my points for something. And then all it is the last 4 points to get this once we do the mission payback. I don't know if it's a hot take, but I kind of prefer Pagan over Vars from the last game. Just because Pagan, and if it's a big part of it, because Pagan gets to have more, I guess, not screen time, but more like the dialogue, because you steal radio, so you can just talk to you directly. It's such a simple idea, but so clever to make the villain have more presence. And the thing is, Vast was great. The fact that Vast managed to do so much with so little, he only had like 3 or 4 scenes total in the whole fucking game. It's a testament to how well written and how well acted he was. But Pagan just has a bit, I think, too much of an advantage. Just because of how much more presence he has while still having good writing. It's like, okay. It makes me curious, like, when I eventually get to 5, about, like, the Seed family and, like, how they will function, whether I'll like them as a... Because it's, like, a whole band of villains. It's not just, is it Joseph's the main one? It's not just him. How am I... Okay, I'm doing fine. Let's say, how am I doing on ammo and everything? Oh, I'm just gonna stand in the way of everyone? Oh, okay, there we go.
Ajay, you're just in time. Pagan's broadcast is starting.
What's this about?
No clue, brother. But we're going to find out.
Good people of Kirat.
There's something on the TV.
You'll all be delighted to know that the reports of my death are completely and utterly inaccurate. I am alive, and all is right in the world. But life brings change, and I implore you, Kirat, to look...
Is he supposed to actually be on the screen? Like, what, did something not load?
Change requires strength, and it is a strength that I know all of you possess. Now, I recently experienced change within my own organization. Miss Noor and Paul DePleur, after years of dedicated service, have decided to move on. I'm sure you will all join me in wishing them well in their future endeavors. But like them, we must look forward, not back. The attempt on my life is nothing more than a symptom of resistance to change. Rest easy. For Yuma Lau, my trusted commander-in-chief, who oversees our mining operations at the KEO facility, stands between me and any would-be assassin. She would rather die than see any harm come to me. Go ahead, I challenge you. Put her resolve to the test. To summarize, change is good. Embrace it.
Yeah, he's set the bait out. He's like, oh yes, Yuma. You have to go through Yuma if you want to get to me. He says in a public broadcast, knowing people that want him dead are listening.
Sounds like he's calling us out.
The mines. You know what to do.
Payback. Alright, let me just... Wish the abandoned gold mine, which is... Oh, literally up there. Let me just respond to a message quick and then we'll carry on. There we are. Because I'm messaging a friend because we're talking about the drip marketing for Honkai Star Rail today. And I'm so glad they didn't go with the quote-unquote leaked name that we've been hearing, and they went with Sparksy. Because it's like a cheekier version of Sparkle. And I also like the Alice in Wonderland vibe they're going with her new design. She always had like a little bit of like Mad Hatter-esque feel to her, but I like the full commitment to like her falling in the rabbit hole look that they've got going on. Can I just go straight up like... Oh no, I should probably curve around a little bit, 'cause it's going to curve round into... Uh-oh. Well,
I've spent a lot of my life apologizing for you
I'm
first impressions.
not dead. Okay, I probably should be dead.
Consistently terrible introductions. I'd love for you two to meet on better terms. She really has been the driving force behind most of my successes. She forges deals with my international buyers. She polices Noor and Deplure. She even finds time to run my army. Well, that isn't.
Oh, she sounds like she's a great second in command.
With Kirati's superstition took a hold of her. She thinks I don't know about the expeditions she's been sending up the mountains looking for magical paintings or whatever it is. I'm as open as the next fellow about negligible losses for the sake of employee morale, but only so many pins can go missing from the stationery cupboard before someone has to lose a hand.
Oh, so that's why she kind of set her up as a target. He kind of just doesn't care for her anymore. Well, this is absolutely going to be a trap, so let's just get ready. But yes, I like Sparksy's design. And of course, like, I love Sparkle, so of course I'm excited. But there was a leaked thing before where we were saying, like, oh, they're gonna, like, localize her name to, like, Blossom or Firework, and I was like, come on. Like, that would have been so boring, so I'm glad they kind of, like, had a bit of fun with it. Also, I think it's the first, like, 5-star character to have, a new variant in HSR. Like, there's been characters that have been, like, 4 stars that got 5-star variants, you know, like Ting Yun, Herta, etc. But I think it's the first time it's, like, specifically a character that's already a 5-star, OG Sparkle, getting on. Okay, yeah, that was obvious. We were gonna get got.
What the hell was that? In my circle,
Yeah, at this point, Ajay, you should be used to this. The only Ajay I could track down, I'm this shithole of a country to sorry. Let me just read the capitals. I am sorry for asking you to return to Kerat. Don't let it take you.
Pagan sends a boy like you to kill me?
Yeah, he absolutely...
I did for him. Before your horrible mother came along, he was fearless. Nobody could stand up to him. Then your mother...
Oh yeah, we kind of gathered to this the other stream. That, like, Yuma was, like, Pagan's first love and anything went wrong. The truth is that Kirat was always going to change you. That's why we never discussed home, Mum. Oh, this is going to show, like, how they recruited for the Golden Order. They just basically, they're not so good either. They just took everyone they could to try and help build up their resistance.
She weakened his resolve. She turned him into this simpering shell of a man.
Simp. He turned him into a simp.
He stopped being a king that day. He was broken. Weak.
I will have you shot. If you love Kirat, you will turn around, go into your homes.
Vaguely were worse, yeah. I mean, I see what's happened. I see what's going on. The problem is, like, Pagan still needs to fucking go. Like, I get what they're setting up here. Pagans killed people. The Golden Order had people killed, like, people who wouldn't, like, join them killed. It was desperate situations. All of them are kind of like, Oh, I just got rid of the bow. Oh, this is the fucking Shangri-La bow. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, brother. Oh, fuck. How'd you get there? Also, hey, one man, hope you're doing well. But I was just saying, like, with how interesting they make the villain in this game and how interesting Vast was in 3, I'm really curious about the Seed family in 5, considering it's, you know, not just one of them and they take up the entire story. Yeah, but no one is a good option. The game will treat me the concept of lesser evils being restricted on it. Yeah, I get what you mean. It literally is a, like, pick your poison kind of thing. And considering how, like, this game kind of weirdly pushes choice, but the reason why I say weirdly, not that it's weird that they push choice, but they push choice in a weird way where it feels like your answer doesn't really matter, but they, like, almost like that's the point. Like in his faith, oh, fair. So, like, I kind of half feel like that's going to be the point where eventually I'm going to have to, like, choose Pagan or the Golden Order, or, like, choose the side of the Golden Order and the other side will get killed, but it still really won't matter. Or, like, choose to either let Pagan live or die and it won't matter. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the point. The story is tragic, but we don't get enough time to attach yourself to it. Oh, nah, that's a shame when that happens. It's like you can feel for the impact they're going for, but you just don't get the time to really commit.
This country will not break me, and you will not break me.
It's gonna hurt. Realistically, you would, like, your ankles would like shudder under doing that, slamming into the side of a brick stone wall like that. I know you can do, like, the siblings in, like, any order in 5. I don't know what order I'll do, because I purposely am trying to keep myself, like, not spoiled so I can enjoy it as I go, but I'll probably just kind of wing it as I go. The only thing I won't do is that I've seen some people say, like, oh, you can, like, alternate depending on who you feel of between the 3, and I'm like, oh shit. And I don't think I'll do that. I'll probably, like, commit to one of them, do their whole story in one go, and then worry about the next person. Because that's always already most sympathetic. Arguably railroaded to John. Oh, is he kind of like your tutorial slash, like, the first one they kind of half expect you to do, then? That's fine. If that's the case, then I'll probably just go, like, with that and just go with John. Alright, now we've done our little bit of fucking George in the jungle. I'm imagining as well, if you, like, agreed with, I forget his name, more Sabat, you'd see Sabat more dominant here in these scenes. Like, ow! To, like, see what he, like, how he was fucking things up. It was because I picked her, you're seeing more how she fucked things up. Essentially, yeah. Oh, Fez. Yeah, I look forward to going through 5. I said I don't know 100% when I'll get to 5. It will be sometime this year. I just don't know really when. But I look forward to it. I think it'll be a fun time. I know it will be longer, though, because I can't really, like... I know that, like, your exploring affects your story progression. So I can't really do, like, some of, like, the monotonous exploring off-stream. I'd have to do it on-stream, because it could eventually trigger story stuff. So it's like, I'd have to figure it out. The only way I'd be able to get away with it is, like, once a chapter's done, then I can go clean up. He's complete, and the only tough part is the fight and the fight. Oh, Fez.
Let's stop playing this game. 守寡. We both know what you really want. No toys in bed.
What was a choice? Yeah, it's like... Why... Oh, Jesus. Hey, I'm not into this. I'm not... Like, Yuma's, like, whole thing, I think, is that, like, basically, like, she was loyal and maybe in love with Pagan, and then RJ's mother came into the mix and kind of fucking ruined everything by existing. She was the fucking party crasher. And she's never really, like, recovered completely from that. Successor and the least of evils, Fez. But the Heartbreak's build character, so I'm sure she's lovely, really. Around her. Don't. I was fucking watching Porcelain Maid or Joel, a little last night, and at one point, like 'cause he was doing like a Halo Reach game night, which is always sick. Oh shit! And at one point, like he made a joke, and everyone went, "Oh man, that's homophobic." He wasn't. They were just bullying him. And he went, "What? No, I'm homophobic. I'm Ace." And fucking Ray, who was in the call, just went, "Yeah, and I'm the Freer Clubs." And I was just like, "Shut the fuck up." Or like the Freer Space. Like, he said like a card joke or something. I was just like, "Shut the fuck up." And now every time I hear like someone go, "Oh, they're Ace," that's gonna be like the only thing I fucking think of. Alright, let's lock in and try and do this. But to be honest, speaking of, like, if we ever do get MCC, which, nearly, which I hope we do on PS5, I can absolutely see myself doing game nights. Oh yeah, Pagan Min's like Pagan Min, I get what it means from like a story perspective. It's all about presentation. He looks like someone who's the richest man in the country, like the most well off, the most like the one who's got everything together. Which might also be the point to an extent, that he looks the most together, but equally the one that's like the most like fucked up. Oh, don't. No, fuck! I was trying to get a corner to hide. It sucks that I can't actually even see my health bar. I'm just kind of winging it and hoping I'm doing okay. I think I did get checkpointed though, because there's a lot more guys that were here earlier. Oh, hey. that was not my intention, I'll take it. Fuck. I'm coming. Okay, yeah, it did checkpoint me. Why do I feel like this is not going to be, like... Every time there's any kind of drug sequence in any piece of media that involves someone getting killed, I always expect it to come back to his senses and it'd be like one of his friends. Don't be arrows, never mind. Alright, go on then. Who do we kill instead? Oh, did we get her? Oh, did we get someone else as well? Oh, we might have maybe... Trophy unlocked, hat trick, decide Yuma's fate. Decide? What do you mean, decide? I had a choice in that?
Killed the demon of Durgesh. Don't worry, Ajay. Pagan is next.
Like each main but is defined by one word and Min's is control. Yeah, isn't that like, not to bring up like your fucking trigger word, but isn't that like the thing with the Far Cry 6 DLCs where like each DLC is just like one word and it's supposed to be the word that represents that villain? Yes. Oh, okay. Because that's like the only thing I know about like Far Cry 6's DLCs. Like it's all like the older villains, and it's like one word, so that makes a lot of sense. I know it's plunderization that misses nuances, but it's also canon, so there's. I know that. No, it's all good. I am like, I've mentioned it before, but I am like super curious because we've heard a few times that Far Cry 7 is in development, and apparently it's like soft rebooted development a couple times because like the devs haven't been happy with what they've made, or like how at least haven't been happy enough with like some of like the design things, so keep on taking it back to the drawing board. But we've been hearing murmurs that apparently it's going to get announced sometime this year, so I'm kind of curious what that'll end up being. As I said, to be honest, like, I'm in... I don't need more equipment. Hang on. I'm in no rush. As I said, like, Far Cry 3 we did back in May. It's like, clearly I'm in no rush. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I'll get to those games when I get to them. But, like, because of how much stuff I'm looking forward to is coming out this year, there is a very good chance that 6 really won't be anytime soon. Like, 5 might be, like, in May or June time, but 6 really won't be anytime soon. It will probably be, like, next year, if I'm being real. Because there's just too much other shit I want to get on top of, you know? Right, as I was doing mistakes here. I just hope Far Cry 7 is good for, like, the more diehard fans. Because I know, like, yeah, like, I want to say Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft's, like, biggest moneymaker in terms of, like, just, like, it is the one that makes the most money. But I feel like Far Cry as a series has always done, like, super well financially. Or at least since Far Cry 3. I feel like everyone I knew owned a copy of Far Cry 3 when that came out back on the PS3 and 360. Oh, shit. Hey. Think about this. Think about this. Oh, you're right. I can get this now. Gold trophy, fully loaded. Nice. Health. I have max health. Can't wait for it to be, like, irrelevant, and I die really quickly anyway. This creates himself going into slavery. What they were going for, my opinion. Okay. Okay. Like, how, like... I'm not sure how to, like approach my question, because I was like, I don't want to end up, like, spoiling myself on anything. Like, I don't need to know, like, the details of, like, how it's going, or, like, how it goes, sort of thing, but, like... How much of the main villain do you get to see in 6? Like, how much presence do they have in the narrative to really, like, you know, like, get to know what the plan is and what they're going for? Because the only thing I know about the 6's villain is that there's, like, something to do with, like, a cycle of a struggle. Where, like, something when he was young, something happened, and he expects the same thing to happen to his son. That's, like, all I know. Oh, by the way, I'm a lot more cautious of the wingsuit into the parachute. I have learnt the hard way that this game just gives no fucks. If you're like 99% of the way through the animation of the parachute, but not 100%, and you touch anything, you just die. That's happened to me multiple times, and it is annoying. So I pull that parachute early now. I'm not taking any fucking chance. Jesus, they fucking destroyed that eagle. Oh my god.
Hey, Badra.
Hi.
Or should I call you Tarun Matara?
Badra is good. For now.
What's wrong?
Whoever captures Jalandu Temple will lead the Golden Path. The future of Kirat is at stake, and I'm caught between Amita and Sabal.
Oh, hey, yeah, that makes sense.
Amita wants to destroy the temple. She says that this will free the women of Kirat.
Fair enough. So I can't say anything because I haven't played 6, so I have no idea how it unfails and like the intricacies or like random lore details you can find. So I can only take your word for it. But fair enough. I'll get the 6 when I get the 6. That's all I can say. I don't know if I'll do like the spin-off games. I've said before, it's like we'll see after 6 if I decide to or not.
I want to free Kirat.
They're literally all free on PlayStation Plus, so I can if I want. Like, it's no like skin off my back to like fire up Blood Dragon or Primal or I fucking forget the one that's like after 5. New Dawn, I think it's called.
That whoever you back at Jalandu will become the unquestioned leader of the Golden Path. And once Pagan is defeated, they will control Kirat as well.
So that's like the 4th message that you put in the chat that says something along the lines of that's all I'll say. So it's like it's clear, like I can tell you're itching. You're itching at it. You want to say more. I can tell you're chomping at the bit. You want to like fire off. Do Amita or Sabal? Well, I've already said many a times that I'm kind of like I'm doing like almost explicitly only Amita, so if I decide to go through the game again, I can do exclusively just Sabal and see the entire other side of it. Decades or odds, it was on back first.
Badra told me about your plan to take down Jalandu.
This isn't just about destroying the temple. This is about sending a message to everyone. It's a new day for Kirat.
You say
We're no
scamming
longer
lol.
shackled to the past. Without the Tarun Matara, we will expose Sabal.
I do this a lot sometimes. When there's a game where there's clearly 2 very distinct paths, I kind of decide early on one of the paths and then just commit to that path for the whole playthrough, come rain or shine. So then if I go through it again, I can just commit to the other path.
I want you to crush it into dust.
You're going full Joker with this. Ah, well then I'll be her Harley Quinn. Let's go through this. Yeah, Amita wants to destroy Jalandu Temple and secure and secure the valuable artifacts within it to fund the rebellion. This will ensure that Amita becomes the leader of the Golden Path when Kirat is liberated. Accepting this mission will fuck over Sabal. Culture war. Oh yay, my favorite fucking topic on the internet. Oh, I don't know why I really got in a vehicle. Yeah, sure, let me just drive there. No signal, I'm on a road! It's there.
Ajay, before you bring the temple down, find and secure the vault with the gold. If you need assistance, there's Golden Path fighters ready to help you. Soldiers I trust.
Thanks, Amita.
So since I didn't check, like, if you know off the top of your head, what's Sabal's mission involving this here?
Ajay, we're ready to assault the base when you are. You can hop on board and come with us, or you can take your own way in. And
Wait a second, I've been so solid there. Trying to see if I can spot anyone from here before we approach completely. Oh, hey, fucking spotted someone. Oh shit, spotted someone. What? Huh? Huh? What happened? How did I end up here? It's been years. Oh no, that's Pez. Yeah, I need like better cover than this. Oh, there goes all my armor. I feel like I kind of got cucked a little there, but oh well. Funny is I actually had the croc take the enemies out. You know, yeah, I could see that. You can just lure them. You can just lure it ashore and it'll just start running wild. Do you guys? This is an awful fucking spot. I really need to find better cover. Hey, hey, fuck you guys. I can hear another helicopter. Yeah, man, they're fucking vicious.
I can shoot all day. You are about to get gutted.
What, you fucking blind? Fucking tunnel vision Andy over here.
I am going to end you.
Hey, dude. I'm actually proud of that. No, fairs. I need to make sure everything's loaded before I go in. Not that I think I'm going to need the sniper too much once I'm inside. Alright, to the vault. Provide access to the rebels. Oh shit and fucking hell. Fucking ran around and the whole navy was here. So just get rid of it first. I'm kind of curious, like, how this game is when you're doing the co-op.
Waiting for you at the dock.
Like, how much like the experience as a whole changes.
Hey, Ajay.
What's up, gamers? Also, I recognize that beep. That's to pick up supplies beep. Actually, let's go for a reprieve. Oh, Fez. Yeah, things happen sometimes, this stuff. Man, this feels like I'm running through like that underground monastery area from like Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Of course there's more people, why wouldn't there be? Earth. Yeah. I hear you. It's like sometimes that shit just happens. Just like, ugh, great, cool. So glad this is a thing.
Ajay, I hope you're done planting those charges because we need you back at the port right now.
Amina, I'm done with the explosives.
I wish I was there to see their faces when the fireworks go off. Well done, Ajay. The boats are loaded and we're ready to go. We're just waiting on you.
Oh, Christ. Oh, they're on the ground. I was looking up for a helicopter or some shit. You see absolute. That's not just driving. Nah, that's cool. That's a mortar. Oh, that's a body. You know, I should have just not got on this gun. I should have just used my fucking grenade launcher. Isn't it great that my own weaponry is, like, way fucking better than, like, the cool thing they want you to use for the scripted sequence?
It's done, Amita.
Thank you, Ajay.
That's what I did.
Sabal's no longer in control, and Badra is safe from all of that.
Okay, so Sabal is, like, completely exiled from everything. Cool, great. He's definitely not taking control. I'm sure he's gonna love us for that. I can't wait for that phone call. Oh, yeah, let's go on a drug trip. Yoji and Reggie have a new quest for us. Yeah, that'll take our mind off things. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the call from Sabal that's gonna go, you son of a bitch! After everything we've done together, we haven't done anything together. Everything you... shit. Alright, let's go deal with these two. How much have I actually got left of the main game? Really not much. I might actually get this game finished today, at least in the main story. We'll see. Oh, actually. Alright, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, what's your last drug, or can I finally just shoot you guys? By the way, you know.
That should have worked. Well, then bloody
Yeah,
did it! Well,
I'm not, like, fast out all the platinum in this game. The moment I saw there's, like, a... win, like, every single game mode, and, like, take over an outpost in co-op, and, like, jump from another vehicle to another in co-op. I was like, you know, I'm good. I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah, have a talk. We call this one trapped in the closet.
What, is it gonna make me gay?
Hot and fresh. Right out the kitchen.
Another topper. You mind stick it into my arm this time?
Oh, sorry, mate. This one's gotta go in your bum.
In my what?
Here.
Wait.
Don't be greedy, Ajay. Fuck you.
It's trapped. Yeah, in the closet. Is this gonna make me, like, repressed gay?
Oh, shit!
AJ, don't panic. We gave you wings!
It's not working!
Bugger! Have you tried flapping your arms?
Ow, ow, ow. I just got here. Alright, let's do the pink run. Man, that sounds weird. The run in... No. I was gonna say the run... What the fuck? Alright, let's just do this. There's no way of saying it without it coming off, like, super, like... Oh, it's not pink anymore. Oh, thank God. Through the flaming orange mist.
Om Nam Shiva, Nam Shiva, Nam Shiva.
So I couldn't say, like, running through the pink mist, because that's kind of, like, a horny joke. I couldn't say, like, getting through the pink void, because that's, yeah, like, you know, like, there's no avoiding it. So I'm glad it changed color. What's up, gang?
Oh, shit. What the hell did those guys give me?
I'm assuming I don't have my wingsuit, so I was about to, like, jump. I was like, hang on a minute. No, I'm assuming they took that as well. Did I clip through the rock? Oh. Yeah.
I see Gale!
No, guys, you don't want to do this fight. I have like no good equipment.
Of course.
Just great, it's the fucking floating continent. What the? This is a fucking. Someone made a level in Halo Forge. This is what this is. This is all this is. Someone made a fucking Halo Forge level. Oh well. They heard me. They got upset. They copy an Escher patent. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. Seeing things. I mean, maybe? I'm not sure. I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just trying to get through it. You know what? No, this isn't Halo Forge. This is, Trials Evolution, Trials Fusion, Trials Rising map maker. This feels like, yeah, this feels like a map maker kind of bullshit. I wish that series, like, continued to do well. It feels like after Evolution, they just never quite hit the same rhythm, sales-wise. I think it was because Evolution was only like £10 or like $12, whilst Fusion and Rising were like full-price games, and it's just people like, no, this is a silly arcade game, come on. And also, Fusion wasn't as good as Evo. Rising is... I like Rising a lot, but even I'd still say Rising probably isn't as good as Evo. Like, the cheapest one is the best one in the series, like, come on, it's gonna be hard to convince people to get the rest. And Rising also had a lot of Ubisoft shenanigans, like it had to always be online and shit, it was just like, I'm basically about an American spy named Willis. The man is taken. It must be taken alive. Blah blah blah. Okay, as long as King Min humor.
Ajay, you've been a real trooper.
Yes, you're the best guinea pig we've ever had.
Definitely the longest living one.
Oh, by far.
And in recognition of your tremendous service,
we've prepared a very special reward for you.
Oh. For your gallantry in the face of unpredictable recreational pharmaceutical interactions,
as well as environmental and mammalian risk to life and limb.
We hereby present to you the golden pipe of Kairat. It's not real gold, sorry.
It's the highest honor we can bestow upon you.
Okay, yeah, thank you, I guess.
Can I shoot these guys now?
Well, of course he is. It's a fine pipe.
It's been a pleasure experimenting with you.
All right, enough pomp. Back to the task at hand.
A very important task.
Shall we?
Yes.
Enjoy.
Fine. Well, the Yoji and Reggie quest line's done then. Oh, there's more main side shit to do. Or important side shit to do. I'll worry about that if I don't get the story finished today, because I'm not... like, I've done more than enough of these. I don't need to worry about it yet. I'll walk back here and go over there. They took my body armor? You fucks. To be fair. No, fair enough. Yeah, with the side stuff, Shangri-La is letting you know the actual history of the land you're in. Yoji and Reggie is just for those who really like the drug missions. And Longinus, I didn't know what it was about, but I've been informed it's basically wrapping up a loose end from Far Cry 2. Because Far Cry 2 has a big emphasis on blood diamonds, and Longinus is cleaning up a blood diamond ring going on in Kyrat. And Longinus is apparently a character from Far Cry 2. So it's basically like just a wrap up of that loose thread. So it doesn't really mean much to me because I haven't played Far Cry 2, but I'm sure it will if I ever do. Which I'd like to. I'd love for Far Cry 1 and 2 to be available on modern platforms one day. The closest we got is that Far Cry 1 got like kind of like a makeshift rework kind of called Far Cry Classic on PS3 and 360. And what's funny is that Far Cry 1 was made by the same team that made Crysis, and it actually used the Crytek engine. You know, the engine that makes Crysis look like Crysis. They made Far Cry 1, and then they left, and Ubisoft was without a team for Far Cry for a few years. And Far Cry 2, even though Far Cry 2's villain is faceless, Far Cry 2 kind of inadvertently started the trend of the story being more about the villain than the hero. Because, even though the main villain of 2 doesn't, he has a mask on for the entire thing and doesn't talk much, everything that happens in the game very much revolves around the villain. And it was 3 that kind of then dramatized, took the risk, and kind of pushed it to a higher level. But even then, they still seemingly weren't 100% sure, considering Vaas isn't the final villain. I've also been told that Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 2 have a lot of similarities in the sense of choice being in the forefront of the story, but they just have to approach said choices in different ways. But as I said, who knows? Maybe one day we'll get to play Far Cry 1 and 2 on modern platforms. It'd be nice. But then this is Ubisoft. They still haven't remastered Assassin's Creed 1, and they probably never fucking will at this rate.
You're fine, I promise you. Sabah's gone, Bajra. You're safe. No more Tarun Matara. Take her back to the camp. I don't know where Sabal is, and I don't trust him.
Small car. Fair enough.
What's this about Sabal?
Not now.
I also know that Far Cry 1 had 3 different fucking versions. When Far Cry 1 originally had 3 different versions, because when it first released, they then tried to make a console version, and they realized because of how the PC version was made, they couldn't just put it on console. So back on the, I want to say early PS2 or early PS3, one or the other, or late PS2, early PS3, one or the other, they basically had to rebuild the whole game and make a real compromised thing that had changes to the story. And then a small side team made a continuation game that continued from Far Cry 1's original story, but it was only off of the PS2 / early PS3 version of the game that got the continuation. And both of which eventually just got completely abandoned when Far Cry 2 eventually came out, because Far Cry 2 makes reference to only the original Far Cry 1. It's just fucking Jesus Christ, Ubisoft. You guys are never really being sure how to fucking commit to anything is outstanding. Really, so with Min's presence, I want to see what regrets to their ideology. That's fair enough. I would say maybe if if there was a DLC based afterwards, but I think the only DLC is that Yeti shit, and I'm not interested. Which is real weird how they handle it, because there's a section Like, you know, when you get captured and you go into the prison, you break out and you see a fucking Yeti, and then it just kind of hard cuts to, like, your home now, and it's like, man, they really, like, forced, like, shoehorned that DLC into that spot, and like, just cut out a chunk of content, Cool. There's definitely that era of Ubisoft where the DLC was just cut content. Gosh, I like them, Fez. Love it's totally not Cuban music as well. Yeah, when I'm streaming this, because I'm trying to... Not that I've ever fucking escaped it, so it's kind of irrelevant and pointless. I always have music turned off.
You must evacuate that town. I'm not evacuating on your say-so.
Oh boy.
They missed. Battery unit active. We have dispatched guards to your location.
Oh boy.
You hear that? Sabal, get the soldiers out. I am not abandoning.
Sabal's absolutely not living this then.
Clear the tunnel.
Oh, I just saw you. Fuck.
Direct hit! Direct hit! Soldiers of the Golden Path, I am ordering you to evacuate. Hold your position. Damn it, Sabal.
I'm assuming, like, is it like this is going to be Sabal's swan song since we kind of got him removed.
To destroy it.
But if I was if I sided Sabal, this would be like a bit. Like, I imagine there'd be a lot of game things where like things kind of play out the same way, just like the names are swapped. Yeah, come out, wherever you are. God, I am getting better at lasering in on the heads of some of these people.
You will.
Here's a question I'm not gonna like any of the options. Oh, fucking great. My favorite preamble to a question. Hey, I'm gonna ask you something, you're not gonna like it. Fuck, now I'm worried. Now I'm anxious. Yeah, go on, shoot. Restore fascism. Okay, so not that one. Repressive narco state. Remind me what a narco state is? It is since we're doing this like fucking question thing. Because it's authoritarian state. Okay, so not the first one, at least not the third one, depending on what the second one is. Because the first one is I die as a trans person, so I can't pick that one. Because I would just get killed, because there's nothing less Christian than people who say they're Christian. Drug run nation. Probably to be honest, probably the second one. Because at least I wouldn't get murdered. Well, I probably would. But at least I wouldn't get murdered just because of my identity. I would just get murdered the casual way.
That's the last one. So where's that help?
We're almost at your position. As if we got soldiers right behind us. Ajay, protect the sappers heading your way. They will disable the guns.
Answer. Well, it's a Christofascism. I will get killed because I'm trans. That's the bottom line of it. I will be murdered, so I physically can't pick it. It's my own self-preservation. And authoritarian state, the government already wants me dead as well, so once again, I would be killed, so I can't pick it. My hands are tied. There isn't an option to make. Two of the three options, I'm murdered and hate crimes. So you got, like, whether you meant to or not, you kind of railroaded me into only one answer, because there's only one answer that I don't immediately get murdered for hate crimes. Like, murdered on hate crimes. I wouldn't commit hate crimes. I love crimes. Is that it? I was expecting more. It's a decision between no winnable outcomes. Yeah. What, in the war? This fucking this guy. Shirt fairs. Oh, should I be moving? Uh-oh. Oh shit, I destroyed it so hard it just despawned.
Not a scratch on me.
Some poison picket, yeah. What brought that on? Why was that the like the question you wanted to ask? Did someone ask you that, or is it just you? One of those things. There's a reason for it. Well, I'd hope so.
MG is mine.
Oh, I just saw a lot of red dots just spawn. Did you guys literally just spawn in? Oh, Christ. Enjoy the nade. You're not dead, brother. If you're just gonna sit still, I'm just gonna do this. I don't need to lock on when you're sitting still.
What the hell are you doing?
Saving your ass the quick way. There's. I remember there's another guy there. Alright, Valley of Death. These guys, aren't you a bit close?
That's it. You're in the clear.
They would have flattened Utkarsh if it wasn't for you. I don't think
in a couple hours. Oh, right. So what you're saying is that they're my endings. Got it.
But a small one. If you have any unfinished business left, I suggest you take care of it. Kirat will need your undivided attention.
Oh, is this saying point of no return? Is that what that means? Next mission is point of no return. We're just going to go straight into the end game. How many more missions are left? 4. Yeah, I can see that being point of no returns. You build the implications of it. Well, there's only some things you could be referring to, so it was kind of easy to like figure it out. Alright, I guess we're potentially finishing the game today then. You'd be surprised, Robu. Hey, keep in mind, I managed to figure out the story of fucking Five Nights at Freddy's without any fucking theory videos or lore guides, just by playing the games. I do alright sometimes at picking up the pieces, alright? Like, I was baffled. That's like, when I reached the end of like FNAF 6, it's like, people made like million view theory videos on this shit. It's not that hard to follow. It's just told out of order. So once you play all 6, you know the story. It's just told a little out of order. So yeah, I tend to do okay on picking up some hints. I'm not going to claim I'm any kind of expert, but still. Views. Like, so I reached the end of 6, and it's like, oh, okay, so... perspective. Now I get that. I was like... The story is just... There was two middle-aged dudes, both were family men. One called Henry, one called William. William had 3 kids. His youngest got bullied by his oldest. Eventually the bullying went too far, and it led to manslaughter, because the youngest accidentally died because of the oldest's actions. This sent William off the deep end. He eventually blamed Henry instead of taking any responsibility, and murdered Henry's daughter. Through that, he learned that Henry's daughter possessed a fucking puppet. And he was like, oh wait, if dead people can possess shit, maybe I can bring my youngest back. So he started kidnapping and murdering kids to see if the possession could be repeated. He even made a robot that would automatically track down kids, kidnap and then kill them and stuff their bodies inside, which is like deranged as shit. It backfired because his middle child, his daughter Elizabeth, found one of those robots and the robot killed her. Eventually, he took it upon himself, but all the kids he killed possessed a bunch of animatronics, which became, the FNAF 1 cast, hunted him down and got him killed. And then he got killed himself because he was in a suit that was going to have like a bunch of metal parts in it that clamped down, and he laughed too hard thinking he had won that he tripped a spring, which is fucking hilarious. The main villain died by laughing too hard. He then became his own animatronic from it and became Springtrap. Springtrap then haunts the rest of the narrative until you burn him in a fire in FNAF 6, which you don't even do. Henry does to like end the story once and for all. That's the story of FNAF 1 through 6. The final 4 like animatronics you face in 6 are just literally the loose ends. It's the daughter that got stuck in a machine. It's William. It's a machine that the daughter was a part of at one point. And then it's the puppet that was like the first one who died and possessed something. It's just all 4 of them in one building, and then the whole building gets set on fire, and that's the end of the original 6 games. And Ultimate Custom Night, the bonus mode, is just William's literal eternal hell. His punishment is that his hell is just he has every single FNAF game shoved into one, put in front of him. You know, YouTube works now. Come on, yeah, I know. But it's like once I got through it and I kind of figured it out, I was like, oh. It's just told out of order, because FNAF 4 is 1983, FNAF 2 is 87, FNAF 1 is somewhere in the 90s. You know, like, it's just out of order. But once you actually play them all, you're like, oh, no, okay, it's not that hard to follow. Like, it's not some crazy puzzle box, it's just, like I said, it's just a story told out of order. So once you put the order back together, it's like, oh, no, this actually makes perfect sense.
This is it. Win or lose.
It was a fun video to make, though. Not all the games are made equal. I fucking hated FNAF 2. FNAF 2 is not fun, but it was a fun video to make.
I tell you to kill him. I'm being very particular with my words, Ajay. Don't let him snake out of this. Besides, did you really think he was going to be okay with you betraying him and siding with me? No. We can't afford to...
I had a feeling this was where it was going to go. In the same way, if you went to Sabal, he would eventually get you to kill.
Be careful. The Golden Path needs you.
So this is the you've made your bed, now lay in it kind of choice. This is the you've picked either Law or Chaos, and both of them are bad options in Shin Megami Tensei kind of choice, and now you gotta reap what you sow. Yeah, literally the words I was about to fucking say. This game knew. Alright, so where is Sabal? How far am I traveling? Also, I could just warp here, right?
Ajay.
Okay, for a split second I thought it was going to be Sabal, like, hey, I know you're on this radio, I know what you're coming to do.
What do you want? Tone. I'm merely calling to check up on you. I hear your little friends are having a bit of a spat. It must be hard. What with you in the middle of it all? Choices are difficult. Trust me, I've been there. In fact, you should be grateful for the choices I've made. Choices like humor. I went on live television to serve her up to you, and I...
Yeah, it's clear that you didn't want her around anymore.
Radio is so much more my thing. And you... you jumped on the opportunity. Poor Yuma. She will be missed.
I think the only thing is, quickly going back to FNAF, if I do cover the sequel saga, like, the original, like, 6 games, you get, like, William Afton, like, the full name, is a fun villain, but he's, like, all over the fucking narrative. When I say he haunts the narrative, he really fucking haunts the narrative. I kind of hope that after 6, when I play, like, if I do decide to play the later games, he's not, like, in the picture again. You know, they move on. Like, he's had his villain, he's had his arc, let him move on. I don't want to, like, be playing Secrets of the Mimic, and they'd be like, oh, the Mimic was made by William to continue after he... or any of that shit, you know? Drop him. We had 6, arguably 7, if you count Ultimate Custom, like, games about him. Hey, Sabal.
Did she send you, brother? Did you volunteer? What do you think you're doing? You shit on everything your father built. Congratulations. Everything that meant something is irrelevant thanks to you. And that's what's truly sad, brother. You handed over everything to Amita. To Amita. You think she can fix Kirat? How? Drug fields as far as the eye can see. Suicide nets in factory towns where men, women, and children are free to be poor. It's a land of equal opportunity where everyone's a slave. Do you think this is the country your mother wanted her ashes to be scattered in? So what's it going to be, brother?
I've made my bed, I'll lay in it. This destruction, I don't think Ajay's dad intended for it. Yeah.
I took care of Sabal.
I can't believe it. I'm sorry, Ajay. It had to be done. And that doesn't make it any easier, does it? Okay, there'll be time to do
Oh shit, sorry, finger slipped.
Right now,
He's definitely dead.
to save.
Now we leave! Like nothing ever happened. Da da da! How far am I going? Way the fuck up there, okay. But yeah, like, there's no winning option, so it's just picking the, like, like, which evil you think is the lesser evil to you. But for me, between the two of them, I kind of leaned more toward... Like, if I had to pick between the two of them, I was kind of leaning towards Amita anyway. So once I made, like, the first kind of, like, yeah, okay, I kind of agree with her, it was kind of easy after that to just kind of stick with it, because I was just like, oh, I might as well just commit to one route. I had a feeling they would give you one last choice to kind of, like, either choose to kill him or not. I imagine if you don't, they will flip it back around and be like, hey, do you want to try and kill Amita then? But I was like, no, just commit, just pull the trigger. we're close enough. And also, Sabal was fake as shit. He was so, like, super friendly and goody-goody with us. We disagreed with him once, and he made out like we were, like, the shit, like, the ultimate shitter. And it's like, okay, after that point, I was like, okay, well, clearly, you're, like, you're full of hot air, dude. That's one first playthrough. Yeah. To be fair, the Far Cry series as a whole feels somewhat pessimistic in nature, so the idea of, like, all of them being kind of, you know, lesser of evils, or, like, there's not as good an option as you hope there is.
Waiting for you. Everybody is rallying for one final push. We're hitting Pagan's fortress. It won't be easy.
Because in 3, Jason Brody absolutely isn't a good guy. He's Alice in Wonderland. He's an action hero who thinks he rules the world. And then the only thing at the end is just a test to see if you've fallen for it too, or if you can rise above it. Or Cynical is 5. Oh, Fez. Well, I mean, considering it's a game that takes place in America, I'm not surprised it's Cynical. Even when that game came out, 2018, 2019? Even around then, it wasn't exactly, like, the happiest. I mean, shit's a lot worse now, but it wasn't exactly the happiest. Because I think, like, from what I've seen on, like, Far Cry 1 is a lot more vanilla. It basically is just, like, a first-person, like, linear action game where you just go through set pieces, do, like, James Bond-esque, like fun sequences, and then the game ends after, like, a few hours, sort of thing. Basically like a Call of Duty campaign, but with a jungle aesthetic. Oh, well, that lasted long. I'm glad I got out the fucking vehicle.
Ajay, do something about those machine gun nests!
How did I miss twice? Fucking, I cannot shoot today. I don't know if I agree with that one. Oh, so I get the headshot with the non-accuracy based weapon? Of course I do. Not that this experience points mean anything at this point. God, the hip fire accuracy in this game is kind of almost too good. I know that I got an upgrade for it, which is why it's a lot better. But like, you can really just kind of hip fire everything in this game from a decent range. It kind of, like, in a weird way, reminds me of classic Halo, where you could just kind of hip fire everything. Like, there was no ADSing in Halo. Well, outside of, like, if you really want to count, like, the accuracy-based weapons where you go look down the scope. But I don't really count that as ADSing. I just more treat it as, like, just a mechanic. I hope the Halo 1 remake kind of lets you just kind of play it like classic Halo, and you don't have to aim down sights for every gun. So I know that's like a thing in 5, where like 5 you can aim down sight with every single weapon. But I also fucking hate 5, so like that doesn't have to come back. Let Halo feel like Halo. It doesn't need to be just Call of Duty, but future. As in, just...
The gate is breached! Move in! Get to the gate! Let's go, come on, let's go! I'm going! On my position!
Imagine Call of Duty take on Halo, but Call of Duty is utterly abysmal. Yeah, I genuinely... Obviously, it's not the first time they've done a futuristic-y Call of Duty, and it's not the first time they fucked up a futuristic-y Call of Duty. But I genuinely feel like Black Ops 7 has, like, put a real stain on the brand. And I think that's why, like, they finally actually have taken the chance to, like, step back and kind of said, okay, hey, and make, like, a big public apology, basically saying, hey, we're not doing this again. We're stepping back. It's clear that you guys don't like these subsequent sequels and, like, forced continuations and, like, everything in between. Like, it's clear that you guys don't like this anymore. We're gonna not do this anymore. I've mentioned it many times before. The biggest thing Call of Duty desperately needs... Well, the biggest two things. Firstly, it just needs a fucking break. Secondly... it needs to move away from just Modern Warfare and Black Ops. Bring some, like, actual fucking fresh blood and ideas to the series again. Especially because the Modern Warfare is so fucking incapable of taking any risks, it's boring. And Black Ops just feels like it's repeating the same few points every time. Like, we don't need Modern Warfare 4 and Black Ops 8. Fuck, we didn't really need the Modern Warfare reboot entirely, and we haven't really needed a Black Ops game since Black Ops 2, if we're being real. Black Ops 3's campaign, maybe we treated you too harshly, because my god, it got a lot worse. And I know, like, people like Cold War, I think it's Black Ops Cold War, and Black Ops 6 for different reasons. They're still kind of seemed unnecessary. Like, I feel like they would have been better if they were something else. Like, how many times are you going to reheat my nachos before it just starts to, like, taste like microwave? Warfare, you spent 10 years of your soul being trained. I have played Infinite Warfare, eventually. I didn't think it was... I thought it was really bad. I didn't think it was the worst Call of Duty ever at the time. But I did think it was really shit, and I was just like, man, yeah, man, crazy. I haven't played Black Ops 7, so I know that's kind of like the worst, because even people that are like super diehard Call of Duty are like, no, Black Ops 7 is fucking awful. But for me, like, nothing was ever as bitter a pill to swallow than going from, like, the classic era where, like, every game, even if, like, the story individually might not have been, like, for you for whatever reason, you knew it was still going to be solid, the levels were going to be fun, the gimmicks were going to be interesting. Going from that, the fucking Call of Duty Ghosts was such a, like, oh, we're not in the Gold Age anymore, huh? It was such, like, a whiplash, because that game is just fucking, I don't like Ghosts at all. For Adler Fez. I should really try and push forward, because I think these guys are infinitely respawning, because it feels like I've been here shooting for a minute.
We're on our way to you.
This is the only gun I have that has ammo that I can shoot at close range that won't blow me up. I didn't mind Black Ops 3, but I still felt it was a huge step down from 1 and 2. I liked that it was kind of silly and nonsensical. And the whole thing was basically just making you go for a simulated version of like what the main villain had actually gone through, basically. Like recreating to see how the journey happened. Which is a fun way of kind of giving you the whole like picture and backstory. And then it just randomly threw in like a zombies section, and I was like, huh. I say that, I unironically didn't mind the zombies section. I thought that was kind of fun, silly.
Cow-sucking piece of baboon, spread out and look for any signs of the enemy.
The only like thing I genuinely really liked about Black Ops 3 that like I would say like in complete confidence was good was the zombies, and it's a shame because it was also the last time I liked the zombies mode in a Call of Duty. Because starting with Black Ops 4, they started trying to put too many rules and restrictions on it for the sake of online fairness and aka selling shit. They wanted to sell the microtransactions, the pops and whatnot. And although they were in Black Ops 3, you can absolutely get a lot done without them in 3. Whilst Black Ops 4, like, the zombies and that, everything was microtransactioned into oblivion. I don't know if it ever got better, because I stepped away from COD quite firmly back in 2019.
They're trying to retake the fortress! Fight them off! That felt like a life.
Oh, they're really trying to take back the fortress, huh? I guess. I think it wasn't what I really wanted. I liked that, even though Black Ops 2's story as a whole had some narrative issues in its own right, I'm not going to deny that. I liked how much control on the narrative you could kind of get if you played your cards right, but how out of your control it could fall if you didn't. Like, if you know what's coming, you know what you're doing, you can really influence the narrative in your favor and basically make it so you win every single major battle in the story. You don't pay attention, you lose fucking everything, and Menendez will just win. And I really liked that. I thought that was just such a cool thing to do. So when you fucked up, it felt more like it was on you most of the time. There's a couple missions where, like, the requirement for you not fucking up is kind of obscure as shit, and it's like, if you're not looking it up on, like, a guide or something, you sit and you go, wait, that was a thing? You kind of sit and you go, wait a minute. And I wish they'd re-tackle that concept, but I think it's a mixture of they just don't have the time, and they just don't have, like, the resources or the people that were involved in that story anymore to just, you know, do that again. He was going for Fez. Because Black Ops 2 genuinely felt like it was like trying to, although it wasn't a perfect step, genuinely on every aspect felt like it was trying to take a major step forward. And yeah, there were some stumble points. Like, I didn't think like the zombie maps that launched with Black Ops 2 were even remotely good. Transit was kind of bad. But the multiplayer of the Pick 10 system was genuinely a fresh take on the system that stopped it just being power weapon central. And it felt kind of balanced again for the first time since classic Modern Warfare 1. I liked the campaign structure and how it gave you a lot more freedom. You know, there was a lot of pieces with it that I really liked what it was trying to do. It wasn't perfect, but it definitely made a lot of progress. And then immediately after Black Ops 2 was Ghosts. Yeah.
Really, Ajay? What do you have against my likeness? All those posters, Eric, my double, and now this. Am I missing a hint? Should I start taking this personally? That statue was solid fucking gold. Literally. I'm not being metaphorical. Do you know how many artifacts I had to melt down to get it made? And poor Eric standing there for God knows how long just to pose for it. Oh, it's done, it's done. And dinner's nearly ready.
Ashes to ashes.
Rita, the gate's open. I'm heading for the palace.
The Royal Guard's counterattacking. We'll be there as soon as we can.
I'm going after Pagan.
Dun dun dun. Is there like an ammo crate? That's what I'm looking for before I go up there. Alright, whilst we're up here, I need to try and get this, because that's the only fucking collectible I'm missing. Literally. Look, I'm literally just... I've got everything else. It's the only thing I'm fucking missing. There's not even a trophy for it. I just want to do it. I imagine if you have music on, it's playing like some kind of triumphant approaching the final battle music here. So we'll make our own. Bum, bum, da 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 dun 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 ba 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 da 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 da. So in regards to beer as a concept, and as its themes, obviously big storytelling is but yeah, fairs. Oh. Oh, it is up in there, okay. We're just gonna rock up to the front door. But I mean, hey, like, Black Ops 3 at least had a campaign. Black Ops 4. I say, I can't dog on Black Ops 4 too much, because I unironically enjoyed Blackout. I vastly preferred it over fucking Warzone. Before we go in there, can I just go get this journal, or is it might be inside, it probably is inside the building, but I just want to see. Oh, it's in there, hang on. No, for the damage to the industry. It was just, well, the thing is, if it wasn't Fortnite, it would have been PUBG, because PUBG was also taking off at the same time. The only reason why it wasn't PUBG is because Fortnite just had the better art style. And so it was easier for people to just kind of gravitate towards it, especially kids. Whilst PUBG was super gritty and serious and had that bridge that PewDiePie said a slur on. Or was it Ninja? One of the two. God, don't remind me. So it was one of those things, it was just a trend of the thing. Of the market.
Come in. I apologize for the austerity I sent to help home. Chances are you shot them on your way in. Now, before we begin, to whom am I speaking? The son who returned to scatter his mother's ashes, or the lunatic who has murdered his way to the top of my mountain? If I was speaking to the first guy, then I would say, sit down. Let's be civilized. Enjoy some food. But we tried that before, didn't we? At our first meeting? You sat right here. Paul was off applying voltage to the nipples of your rude little +1. I stood just like this. And what were my exact words? Stay here. Enjoy the crab rangoon. Don't move. I'll be right back.
Right back? You have to sit still for like 20 minutes before you come back to get the secret.
If you had just listened, just waited for me, then we would have come back here straight away, together, and scattered your mother's ashes. So then you must be the second guy, who didn't listen, decided instead to join the other monkeys and start throwing his shit around. But I'll tell you what. I call a do-over. I say you have two choices. One, you could shoot me, boring, or you could sit down, enjoy some food, and you and I will go scatter your mother's ashes together.
Oh, it's really gonna make this just a choice here now, huh? I have a secret ending, by the way. Yeah, it's just gonna be listen and see what happens.
Who did you kill? Hmm? Is it Amitabh? Sabal? Doesn't really matter. I already know. I just want to hear you say it.
Fuck you.
Oh my goodness, boy, you didn't even blink. Well, you do realize that you're just giving away your country, right? It's yours. It's always been yours. Kirat is yours. I pulled you off the bus in the first place to pass it on to you. I suppose you could take it back. You're halfway there. One down, one to go. Not that I want to put ideas in your head. At least now we know you have a taste for doing what it takes. Well, no more putting it off, I suppose.
That's the real twist, but that he was always going to get passed down. And so I'm guessing that is like the waiting 20-minute ending. He just fucking gives it to you, just scatter the ashes and goes, alright, here you go, bye buddy.
Oh, come on. And don't forget your mother.
I had a slight feeling, because it was clear from like Yuma's dialogue especially, that Pagan loves his mother. So it's clear that he wanted to have some kind of actual like positive relationship.
You do realize that urn represents all that's left of the old Ajay. The
Prince of the Kingdom.
Kirat Ajay.
I think if I was the next royal blood to an authoritarian kingdom, I would just jump off a fucking cliff, if I'm honest.
Are gone. And then what happens?
Well, I suppose you could do what I did after Mohan killed Lakshmana.
Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Huh. Yes, your father killed your half-sister, and then your mother killed him in return. I simply continued where she left off. I killed so many people for them. But then I realized I was only using Lakshmana's...
Hey, Pagan, not to interrupt you or anything, but according to my map, one of the journal entries is in this building we're standing right next to. Can I just get that, and then we'll carry on?
God damn if it isn't fun. Well, you finally made it. You know, the one and only time I walked into this place, I came in a sane man and came out like this.
I mean, I imagine, like, we're still going to get another opportunity to kill him after this. I just had a feeling he had more to say, which is why I didn't shoot him then and there.
Do what you came here to do.
I got what I needed. Because he still murdered a lot of people. He went. He's just because he's kind of honest about it doesn't really change much. Oh. So do we and everyone involved. Yeah, but that doesn't suddenly make it that he's absolved of his sins. He's still gonna die. Fuck you! The copter's mine. So long, gay Bowser. Oh, I guess never mind then. Did my rocket just not hit? Did it just not hit? That's a licensed song. Trophy unlocked, the king is dead.
Amita, it's done.
It's over? We won? I can't...
Crab Ragoon, action completed from Uplay, huh?
Ajay, did you find out where Lakshmana was?
I found it, Amita. My mom's at rest now.
All right, Ajay. You take your time. We'll need your help rebuilding, but that'll come tomorrow.
I was not expecting to get this game done today. I didn't realize, like, when you're just doing the campaign missions, this game's actually kind of short.
I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
I mean, I say that, but I feel like I said something similar about, 3. Oh, Jesus Christ, what do you two want?
Hello, David. Oh, Mr. Gale.
Garley, please, it's been a whole game. Can you just pronounce the last name right?
Mayhem and destruction. Hanging up the old rocket launcher. All right. I really love what you've done with the place. It'll be sad to see you go. Put it on the shelf.
The connection.
Gathering dust.
Mm.
Unless some unfinished business, perhaps. Loose ends, isn't it? Or people to kill. That's what I just said, Donald. It's Yogi, you brat. Smoke? Smoke?
Not this time.
Thank you.
I don't know what that translates to. There's no connection. I get that. I say, hey, I think we accidentally, like, in that second half there, because I tried to shoot a rocket, but I think it took so long for the missile to, like, shoot up, go over, and hit, that it treated it as I let him go. So I think I accidentally let Pagan live, but I want you to know that the spirit was there. I would have killed him. But I'm also glad I at least, like, didn't shoot him immediately, because I imagine you miss out on all of that information if you just shot him in the chair. But yeah, that's everything. I skipped the credits because that sounded like licensed music, so I guess I'll just kind of give my final thoughts here. I honestly kind of prefer this game over 3. Like, as a whole, and a big part of it is the kind of the morality of the story it's telling. In 3, the morality is that Jason's a dick. That is that Jason is completely lost in Alice in Wonderland, and it's up to you at the very end to kind of figure it out and kind of like piece it together yourself and be like, oh, okay, no, he's lost in the source. I need to get him out of this in the final moment. If you don't catch that, then you're probably going to go with the hot booby lady, and she will probably just kill you. Whilst this is a lot more, like, there's a lot more vagueness in the morality, and by that I mean there isn't really a true good option. Everything has consequences, everything kind of puts this country in a worse state than it would have been. It probably would have honestly been in a better state as a whole if you just fucking stayed in the chair at the very start of the game. But obviously you're not supposed to know that. I think if I had to criticize anything, I found, and I know this is only going to get, like, bigger, I felt the map was almost too big for what you could do in it. Like, all of this, I was like, okay, this is a healthy sized map, this isn't too bad. You go to this region, and it's like, man, this game is a bit too fucking big in terms of, like, the scale of the map. Like, this area takes forever. It's not the most interesting to explore and go through. Like, it's like, this is almost somehow like a worse offense than the South Island in Far Cry 3, where the South Island just feels like busy work. You want to play the spin-offs? My point is that if I'm going to play the spin-offs, I will play them after I've played all the main lines I can. But I'm not immediately interested, so it'll be a long time out. I mean, the plus side is, I know, like, one of the biggest criticisms of Primal is that Primal's map was, like, kind of like a retailored Far Cry 4 map. Like, you can find the same locales, it's the same sort of shape, it's just, you know, rewound in time. But by the time I get to Primal, I'll probably forget this fucking map, so it'll feel fresh again. But yeah, that's probably like my only real gripe. So I felt like the second half of this map was just kind of whatever. I didn't really care for it. I felt the skill tree was less relevant because it's to just kind of just get your bits and bobs and carry on. I like the idea of the fortresses, but for something that's supposed to be super hard and you need to advance the story so much and you're supposed to bring a friend, that kind of, you can just do them yourself whenever you want and they're still kind of easy. Primal is such a nothing story. Well, I suppose there's only so much you can do when it's supposed to be like during a time when no one was really speaking or had like tribes, clans, or connections. I know they kind of like figure it out in their own way from what I've seen of Primal, but you get what I mean. But 90%, 27-hour total playtime. I'm kind of satisfied with that. I know there's shit I've missed. I know there's some little things I can do. But as a whole, yeah, I like this game a lot. I like it more than 3. There's some things I hope improve when I get to 5. The biggest one for me is, like I said, the map. I want them, like, if you're going to have like a gargantuan map, and I know this is Ubisoft, the maps are only going to get bigger. I want the maps to be more consistently interesting. Both 3 and 4 have an interesting first map to explore and a kind of dull second map to explore. With the North and South Island in 3 and this region versus this region in this game. But as a whole, yeah, like, I genuinely didn't mind this game. But I think how long have I been streaming? Not even 2 hours. Fucking, you know what the funny thing is? If I didn't have that internet issue last stream, we probably would have got the game done on that stream. God fucking damn it. I didn't realize, like I said, the last, like, 8 missions were gonna go by in the span of, like, 2 hours, you know? But this works out because that means I don't need to worry about it in my schedule anymore. So once again, so I'm just kind of letting this vibe also look at my schedule and figure this out. I'm most likely going to take tomorrow off. But if I don't, I will and end up streaming. I'll play more Violet. It depends. Honestly, you know what decides whether I stream tomorrow or not? Work tonight. If work ends up being kind of busy, after all the shit with New Year, I'm already tired this week. You know, if it ends up being kind of busy tonight, I am absolutely not gonna have the energy to stream tomorrow. But if it ends up being kind of quiet, which I kind of hope so, because it's January 2nd, it's kind of like everyone's broke. You know, like, I'm kind of hoping it's a bit of a nothing day and it just kind of works out. Then maybe we'll do more Violet, because I do like Violet. Once again, like, for those who haven't seen it, like, Violet is a lot of the same devs as Caligula Effect, but designed to kind of stand on its own 2 feet and be a bit different. It's not as good as Caligula. Like, I wouldn't even, like, it's probably one of the weaker Fu-Ryu games, but even the weakest Fu-Ryu game, Crystar, still had enough going on that I kept with it. And I kind of like what Violet's going with and what the story's going for, so I'm kind of like, okay, I want to see this one through. I like it. I also really like the character writing, and sometimes character writing in an RPG is all it takes me to kind of overlook how simple some aspects are. Because the gameplay, it's a turn-based RPG, but there really isn't that, at least not yet, we're kind of only early in, not that many mechanics at work, so it's not really hard. There's no, like, elements, it's more like you have 3 types of attacks, one based on stopping an enemy attack, one based on breaking guard, and one based on building up combos, and you just kind of alternate between the 3 depending on the situation, kind of like rock, paper, scissors. Kind of similar to, like, almost like classic NEP in a way, just not as expressive, because you don't, like, pick a combo string. But I digress, I'm gonna leave it there. But yeah, as a whole, like, if Far Cry 3 was like an 8 out of 10, this is like a 9. Because I do have some slight gripes that saw it being perfect, but as a whole, no, I really fucking like this game. I think Far Cry 4 is really good. And it makes me more excited to see what 5 brings, because if it can keep up an uphill trend, then I think we're in for a real treat with 5. Also, I don't know if it's a hot take, but just to kind of wrap up on, I prefer Pagan Min as a villain. I mentioned it a little earlier, I prefer Pagan Min over Vaas. Because, and it's kind of an unfair advantage because Pagan Min has your radio, so he can kind of talk to you throughout the story, but I just think Pagan Min is just more interesting. But I'll leave it there. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my Patreon and BlueSky in the description of every single video. As for when I'll get to Far Cry 5, I said before, like, at the earliest, it'll be like May, maybe June. But I have, honestly, it depends on the schedule. There's a lot I want to cover this year, so it might be later. We'll just kind of see how the year kind of plays out, so to speak, as we go. But regardless, you guys take care now. Peace.